Hello, good morning, welcome to weekly vlog 79. Happy Monday. I've been awake for like an hour and a bit now. It's at 10:30ish. We've had the skip delivered for emptying the shed under the balcony, but they've locked it so you can't put the stuff in the skip. Well done. So yeah, so was going to crack on with that as soon as the skip arrived. Can't. But I had a very tiring weekend. Obviously I went out Friday. It was very fun. It scratched an itch in my brain I didn't know needed adventuring, so that was nice. I was knackered Saturday. But then my bestie called me and was like, do you want to come out? And I'm like, she said she needed a person. I'm like, yeah. So I thought, at least I'm being driven round. So we went to TK Maxx. Then we popped in M&S and I requested Costco. So yeah, so look at the size of this. This is an almond croissant, by the way, or blossom croissant. They're so good. You get 6 for like $8.99, but it's 700 grams of almond croissants. It's so good. So yeah, I've had one already, and then yesterday, so I'm gonna have one today for my breakfast. And also while I was there, I picked up a Lego, because this is brand new out as of September 1st, and it is the only, this and some filament for his 3D printer. It's one of the few things Ryan has asked for both Christmas and birthday. But being brand new out, Costco had it cheaper than Lego, which is amazing. So yeah, so without that it was £40. It's 60 in Lego, and then with that it added like 8-9 quid. So it still worked out £10-12 cheaper. So yeah, so I picked him up this for his birthday, which is next month. Which is crazy. Actually it works out he's going to be going, actually the weekend of his birthday he's going to be camping with his friends, which is really nice. They're going to go to that campground where they help out, and yeah, so but unlike last time where, bless him, he was a bit stuck for food because they made like sausage casserole, and the tism in him does not eat touching food. He has not eaten touching food since I think he was 3. And somehow preschool managed to get him to eat like bean casseroles and things, but yeah, no, it's not happened since then. And yeah, bless him, he had to wait ages for them, at the end of the day, for them to be able to have like a bit of a crappy pizza from the corner shop, put it in the oven for him. So this time I'm like, oh, what could you take? And I'm like, maybe take like pack up 10 hot dogs or something. And he's like, oh, I could eat that. Or there is like a little co-op. I'm like, cool, we'll let you take some stuff. But he's like, I'm not going to mention it's my actual birthday that weekend, because we're going to celebrate like 9 people's birthdays, so it's like a birthday weekend. He said, but he said, I'm not going to say it's my actual birthday, because then lots of people are going to make a big deal of it. He doesn't birthday. He is so chill, and so would rather not for birthdays. So yeah, I fully respect that. He's a couple of parties, which is basically chilling at my mum's house with some food on the side, is our level of a party. Once he wanted a bigger, well, I'd like twice he's had a bigger thing. Once we rented out the local little hall and had all of his school friends over, and yeah, it's, you know, most of them came, and it was yeah, like sort of 40 plus 7-year-olds. And it was dress up, and yeah, it was all fun, and it was all Lego themed, and I did like printed out a shit ton of colouring pages and big pot of crayons, and we did a table with Lego so you could build Lego and dance in, and which was just, you know, my iPod at the time, just playing music, all lots of Lego themed food. So yeah, so it was a success for what it was. And then at the time, I think it was 11, he really wanted lights, like disco lights, and a relative had some, so we set them up in the veranda at my mum's house. And yeah, he just had his own little private disco with 3 friends over and just had fun. And we made silly stuff like a juice bar, where basically I bought 4 to 5 cartons of different flavours of juices and, like, you know, some strawberry syrup and stuff and fancy sippy cups, and everyone got to make their own drinks up, you know. And it was that's the Irradiated Gardens Galaxy cake. I made him a Groot cake, and I made Groot bread, and yeah, it was very cool. But yeah, so, but now as he's obviously gotten older, he's really not, which is fair. I was very not this, you know, very chill in background. We've kind of grown into chill in background birthdays, which is nice for us guys. But yeah, but there we go. But I did pick up 2 things from TK Maxx. My friend is my enabler. We're each other's enablers. So yeah, so she didn't find anything she wanted. I found 2 things. I finally lucked out and I found a mug. I like everything about it. It is pink. They had a purple one, but it was like skulls. But I liked the fact this was ghosts. It's pink glass and it's iridescent, and it's got a good handle on it, and it's massive. Look at the size of that. It's gonna be so good for like hot chocolates and teas. I do want to start trying fruit tea. I think I might like that. So yeah, so I got that. That was £5. And then I picked up this. This was £27.99. You know, I so rarely find a bag and go, I like it. I really like it. I'm so fussy. I will find a bag and I will use it to death, and then I will replace it and then use it to death. I mean, and I'm very basic and utilitarian. I mean, I've had like my favourite handbag of all time was from IKEA, and then I found another one on Vinted and used that one to death. So yeah, and then I've got at the moment a little crossbody one I've customised with Taylor Swift stuff. So and even that, bits of it are wearing out. So yeah, I do use bags to death, and then I get rid of them and replace them. So I don't have a massive backlog of bags, because I'm just not that kind of person who swaps them over very much. But I saw this and I instantly loved it. You know, I like that. And I said to my friend, I so really like bags. She went, get it. Yeah, I got it for £27.99. Apparently it is worth £70, and it is real leather. It's a suede, and it's this most lovely like khaki green bag, and it's got like that sort of extra like hippie woodland style thing on the side. It's got like a handle there so you can chuck it on your arm, and a crossbody bit. It's a zip top, which is my most important thing, and it has a pocket on the inside with a zip, and really good like gutsy hardware, so I can put little charms and stuff on it, and patches and pins, yeah, and a hard bottom, which I thought was good. But yeah, I really liked it, and I so rarely like a bag, so I was dead chuffed on that. But yeah, so that was my weekend, and then Sunday I was just exhausted, having been out Friday and then out again Saturday. I was absolutely exhausted. To the point of sitting there, I was like, my head is heavy, my hands are heavy, everything was heavy. I really had a nap for a couple hours, still woke up really heavy, just sore, took painkillers. They eventually worked. Ate and drank all the sugary things trying to get some energy in me, and yet my fatigue was so bad, like so bad yesterday. Eventually I kind of got a really good blip going where I wasn't completely exhausted at about 5:30. So yeah, I started a crochet project. I made me and Ryan our version of a roast dinner, which was roasted chicken breasts, and then we did mashed potato, stuffing, and I had carrots and gravy. Ryan was not in the mood to even vegetable. So you pick and choose your battles. He ate a whole plate of food though, so yeah, so I'm not complaining. He ate 2 big spoons of mashed potato, which is such a victory at the moment. I'm trying to get that kid to gain weight. It's a nightmare. But yeah, so I've got him to eat that. So that was awesome. And also because I cooked the extra chicken breasts, we had 3 left in the bag, so I cooked all 3, we have one each, and then I put the other one in a sandwich bag in the fridge, and he's quite excited because he's going to have it today chopped up in a wrap for lunch, and he's like, I can't wait for my lunch tomorrow. I'm like, cool. But yeah, so here's yeah, gonna have a nice lunch, which is nice that he's excited for that. And then he is off to the social night at the communal workshop today because it's Monday again. And when he goes to that, I'm going to pop to town with him just to save on a bit of bus fare. And yeah, we don't need loads of stuff, but we need a couple bits. So yeah, so I'm gonna, in the nearest, I've got that top to return to Tesco, so I'm just gonna go with Tesco. I need to get rice and Lucasades. I need to get, obviously, chocolate milk, because yeah, the boy isn't gonna do vitamins or anything. If he drinks his calcium via chocolate milk, I don't care. He's getting something in him. And it's got all kinds of good stuff in it, to be fair. And get, like, yeah, some fresh bread, because with it being warm the past couple of days, it all grew green spots, as things do in my little hot kitchen. So yeah, so I need to get some bread, some like sandwich stuff, some lunch bits and pieces, you know. We got plenty of stuff for dinners, although I'm gonna get some fresh veg as well, because yeah, I want to do like ramen one day, and I thought, oh, some broccoli for some ramen would be nice. So yeah, so I'm gonna, yeah, pick up some veg for bits and pieces, which will be very pleasant. Yeah, I don't have huge plans this week, apart from obviously once there is access to the skip clearing out my shed. It needs to be done this week while we have a skip. I'm going to be cracking on with some clothes, washing while it's still dry and bright and breezy, you know, get things drying, and while I still have access to a balcony, you know, realistically. Yeah, just be cracking on with bits and pieces, but the fatigue from yesterday is left at, I'm not 100% today, but we're getting there. We will get there. I'm looking forward to this. But yeah, do you want to see the crochet project? Obviously, I will put all the nerdy details in my crochet video I'm doing, but I'm doing a scarf, and this is the colourway, and then it points down. So yeah, so I've got pretty far on it, and it's a good wrappable length, so I want to have it like long and pointed, wrap round and then back down again is the aim. So yeah, so I'm making myself a scarf. I started this last night at like 9 o'clock, so I'm doing really well. But yeah, so I'm just gonna sit, have my breakfast, and then I'm gonna go put a wash load on so I can get some washing out drying, and then just sit and crochet my scarf. And yeah, we will see what today brings, but I think I'm gonna take it quite easy and chill. I don't think there's gonna be access to the thingy today, skip, so it's just a case of, I think, take it easy, just going to do this bit of food shopping. So yeah, I'll give you a mini haul of that later, but yeah, today is very chill and very Monday, which sometimes you just need to take it easy. So yeah, but I did enjoy my day out Friday. It was nice. Yeah, it scratched an adventure itch, and I'm definitely looking forward to, I've obviously got to wait for some tube strikes to not be happening. I'm looking forward to going on an adventure to London. Going to do some galleries because there are some exhibitions I do really want to go see, so yeah, I'm looking forward to that. But obviously I've got to let the tube strikes pass, but 'tis life. But there we go. So yeah, so breakfast, wash load, chill, and then some food shopping later is the realistic plan of the day, and then also crocheting a scarf. Is it cold enough for a scarf yet? Nope. But will end of the month / October me appreciate a autumnal leaves coloured scarf? Of course I will. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful folks later, post Tesco. Hello folks, happy evening. I did not go food shopping, didn't want to. Tomorrow's another day, but I made a scarf. Just showed it off on the crochet vlog, but yeah, look. I made a scarf and it's all autumnal leaves, although part of me does think it looks like bread or a croissant. And yeah, I've got a chunk of wool left that I'm going to make autumnal leaves to decorate my house with, but for now I'm very happy I made a scarf. It's really pretty colours, it's really long. It reminds me a bit of a worm on a string without the eyes. So, but yeah, scarf. My first ever scarf, so very happy. But there we go. But yeah, I didn't fancy food shopping, so I didn't, and I thought actually I'd rather have a bit more of a rest up today, just do multiple places tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna go to Home Bargains tomorrow because they apparently, according to TikTok, have some La Roche-Posay moisturiser in, and I will say the watermelon one I bought from there I did not like. I found it slimy, I found it too smelly, I didn't like the gel at all. So actually I tried it once and it went straight in the bin. I didn't like it. I like moisturiser creams, I don't like gels apparently, but you don't know until you try. But yeah, and I don't like strong scents, but there we go, live and you learn. I have been using, I will say I went back to my CeraVe eye cream as well as the little hydrating stick from Revolution, which is amazing. We haven't got them in my local Home Bargains, I've got them a few towns over, so I might see if they've got any more of them because I do like that. It is doing wonders for my face and cooling my eyes. So yeah, but yeah, so I want to go see if they've got this La Roche-Posay moisturiser. I'm always on the hunt for a nice moisturiser, because I do work my way through them. You know, I'm not the kind of person who does like empties, but yeah, stuff does get used and gets, you know, pots get cleaned out and recycled. So yeah, I do use stuff up and replace. You know, I don't have tons of backlog. I'm not that kind of person who has cupboards and cupboards of stuff. I might have maybe two, like I have I like three, maybe 3 moisturisers and a spare. A body moisturiser, a face moisturiser, a fancy moisturiser, and a spare, and then maybe a Paris spare. So there might be 2 spares, but that is it. I'm not a big loads and loads and loads, but yeah, but I have been using stuff up recently. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to hopefully finding that, and apparently they have golden grahams. I'm so excited. I love golden grahams. So yeah, so I want to go buy a shit ton of cereal basically. Will be worth it so much. So yeah, so I want to go do that and then get some food shopping. So that is probably going to be my mission tomorrow. I'm not too sure if I might just either maybe get some stuff in Asda on my way up, go to Home Bargains, maybe taxi home from there, or if they've got a load of stuff, or if I do Home Bargains and then next door is Iceland's, maybe do Iceland's and then taxi, or if they don't have the stuff then I can just bus. But I don't know yet, we will see. Depends entirely on my mood and my hopefulness. But yeah, because my Home Bargains is a bit crap for stock if I'm honest, and I don't want to travel out of town. I'm trying to save up my spoons because there's me saying, oh, we're not doing much this week. We are not doing much this week, but this weekend it's going to have its own video. I might add, it's going to have its own video. I'm going to a Steam fair and I'm so excited. Number 1, I've never been to a Steam fair. Number 2, I've been seeing adverts for the Steam fair for a lot of years and been saying to Ryan for years, one day we'll go. He went last year, had a great time. That's what he's making his traction engine for. By the way, please comment on my previous vlog, let me know what you think, because he's like, can you if any of like your YouTube people comment on my traction engine, can you let me know? So yeah, so if any of you have lovely things to say, please feel free to spam my previous vlog about his traction engine. He's so excited to know what you guys think, which is so sweet. He was so excited when I said that. I asked could I put it in the vlog. But yeah, so I'm very excited to go to that this weekend with my son. There will be animals, there will be horses, there will be chickens, there will be cows, there will be traction engines, there will be vintage fairground rides, there's military vehicles, tractors, shows, people dressed up, you know, and it is at an old building. It's at Shuttleworth Hall, which is an old building, and yeah, so all very fun. So I'm very excited to go do that. I'm going to go out on Saturday, and then that's where you stay a bit later in the evening, and then all the traction engines and all the things and all the fairground rides all light up, so it's like really old time steam fair, and it's just really pretty, and they all go and then they have a whistle off, and yeah, it's really fun. So yeah, I'm very much excited and looking forward to it. So yeah, so I might have some fun this week. Might make something or finish something for going there in. I might finish my peacock coloured crochet hoodie. I think that would be a good thing to take. Number one, for a chilly evening, it is in the countryside. That thing's got a hood if it rains, which it says it's going to. Number two, I've made it. Number three, it matches my hair, so it kind of ticks all the boxes. So I think I'm going to try and get that finished this week. But yeah, but for now I'm going to go chill, because I've been literally crocheting all day. My hand is quite stiff. I'm not crazy hungry for any dinner yet, so I have choices though. I've got big boxes of Cocoa Pops from Costco if I want cereal, or I've got that king prawn fettuccine ready meal in the fridge, because that's good for another couple of days. So yeah, so we will see what I fancy, but for now I'm gonna go just chill. I think I might chuck YouTube on, because I've had just background crap TV all day. I think I might chuck YouTube on and yeah, enjoy my evening. But there we go, catch up with my day and a bit of excitement for this weekend. So yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you beautiful folks, and my wonderful scarf I've worked on. So there we go. I'm quite impressed with myself. I have nearly used up 2 of the big balls of wool from my delivery that came last week, and the other ones are for a skirt I'm slowly working on, and even on that I've used one of the balls out of the 6 that were ordered, 6, 7. I've already used one of the balls up on the skirt, so doing well. So yeah, so stash busting September is winning. But there we go. So yeah, so I'll take you out tomorrow, go on an adventure. But yeah, basically tomorrow, home bargains to mooch things and see if they have them, and food shopping in a shop. Call me not stomach. And a very loud stomach, so my insides might be hungrier than I'm feeling right now, but I'm not going to force myself to eat. So there we go. But I'll catch up with you folks tomorrow. Bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. As you can see, we are not in town. I have just had a shower. Ended up finding where the skip I needed to put the stuff for the shed was. It was not the one near us, it's like in the next street over. I took some stuff over, but I'll be entirely honest, I was a hot sweaty mess, and I just, yeah, my chest was being really shit and my heart rate was just not. We'd run out of more things than I thought of, so I'm just sorting out YouTube. We'd run out of more things than I thought we'd had, so yeah, I was like, there's just a lot to do, so I decided, fuck it, we're just gonna do a delivery food shop. I don't need to go to Home Bargains. I'd rather save my money that I'd spend there on this weekend, and if I want to go to Home Bargains, anything I want there, I will wait till later in the week or next week. There's no rush. So yeah, cereal is cereal. So yeah, and there's no guarantee my Home Bargains is going to have it. So I would rather not stress myself out over stupid shit like cereal and a moisturiser like I like to do. So instead we are in my room. Ryan is out. He's very excited. He went to the communal workshop, and while he was there, someone came in who was dropping off, who printed the tyres for his traction engine, and he was like, are you Ryan? He's like, yeah. And he's like, I have a thing for you. Because his other friend had sorted it out. So yeah, so I've got his tyres for his traction engine, which was the last bit he needed. Sorry, I'm just doing my nails. Yeah, so he's very excited, so he's taking it on a test run. But I thought, what we do, I have this big bag of Christmas. I have this little, this little bag from Temu, and then from a recent order, I think I might have left one up there. I've got these little bags I bought from IKEA that I thought, they're actually going to be project bags for crochet. But in the meantime, I've got loads of little bits for festive times for people that I need to put away. And I thought I would use them to separate out Christmas presents. Because I've got loads of little stuff. I mean, yeah, so some of my team order, like nail stickers and that's just for now. And yeah, I've got stuff like for when me and Mum go to Disney. I've got a little snack pouch. I thought it'd be fun. But yeah, I've also got some really fun stupid stuff. Like for my sister for Christmas, I've bought her Steve Le Poisson, and then also a Steve Le Poisson sticker. So yeah, so stuff like this I want to put in a bag along with the sticker. And then I've got like earrings for my mum and earrings for Rye, fountain budgie earrings. So yeah, so and there are also some stickers in here for my sister that said spend all my money on trinkets, and they are is it Smiskies? So yeah, so they're to go in her Christmas stuff as well. But I thought I'd just organise some of these little bits and pieces into bags, so that way I can not be worried about losing bits and pieces that are presents, as well as these are bits I've picked up or been given. Like my friend got these in a mystery bag in the charity shop, and I was like, they're very my mum, I'll ask her. And my mum commented back, she just texted me, she was like, watching YouTube, yeah, I really like those earrings, so quite useful. So yeah, and obviously I've picked up loads of little bits, so I thought I'd just organise the little bits so I can soothe an anxiety that keeps going through my brain. And I actually have an idea of what the hell is in this bag, because I can't quite remember. The joys of pre-buying stuff through the year, you forget what you got. So yeah, so this is my mum's bag. So in my mum's bag, I'm going to put in her Disney lanyard. There's some earrings in there. There's little earrings that look like houses. I would give her some Visibobbles. Then I've got stuff for Ryan for his birthday, like a Carl's claw clip. There's 2 more packs of Visibobbles, and then there is also scissors for my stepdad. These are also for my stepdad. He lives in these kind of socks. They're his favourite. So I've basically got 3 pairs of them. So that, some scissors and some jelly beans is my stepdad's Christmas present. Sorted. These are wool socks I got reduced for £2. I mean, even these fluffy ones I think were reduced. I've got loads of reduced stuff in here. Slippers. I remember I got myself some and my sister some. There's loads of stuff in here actually. I have more than I thought. So yeah, I'm just going to take this stuff out, organise it into the little pouches. These I think are my bestie's favourite eyelashes. I'm sure they are, because I pre-bought some. That's for my sister Rosie. Silly shit, I bought my sister Sophie, I bought her sloth sponges. Because of course I bought her sloth sponges. Why wouldn't I? So yeah, and she has got a pair of slippers. I probably can take these out of the bag. They're 6 and they're 8, so these are my ones. These are my sister's. Don't think she's gonna really mind about having supports and bits in, and actually make it tons easier to put them away. of that. This way, when I want to sit and make a list of all the things I bought people, I could just pull out the little bags and go, oh, I've got this, this, and this, and this. Like, I already know. My mum is really pretty sorted. I bought this for my sister. She has very long, thick hair, and I remember I've got her one last year, and she was really chuffed with the long hair clip. So, my mum, some Muppets socks. So I might give my sister the boot socks. They are long. She does wear long boots. Obviously these are on top of the homemade things I'm getting people. So, yeah. This has quite a good little system, and if you're into reusable wrapping, these are pretty good. These are apparently dry good bags from IKEA, but they could be all sorts. So, yeah. The vase thing, I think it's gonna do for Rose. I've got one of these Phases of the Moon vases, like the one I've got. It's 90p, so yeah. My sister, I think, would like that in her house. It's very them. Or I might just find another space for one in my house, because I've already got one. These are the emotional support cup socks. They went down to £1 in the end. So I think I'll give my mum them. Because of course everyone's getting homemade socks as well. They're not really my sister Rosie's cup of tea, and she's very specific on her socks. She likes bamboo socks. So yeah, I think I'm going to actually give Rosie 2 packs of bobbles. She has curly hair, so I think these will be good for her curly hair. There's a rainbow pack and a clear pack. My other sister Sophie, she has long thick hair, it's no good for bobbles. So yeah, this is great. This one bag is for my brother-in-law. We have this mutual exchange. Yes, this is an Amazon gift bag. I fill this with snacks every year, gift it to him, and then when it's empty, my sister gives me the bag back. The following year I just refill it with snacks, and I just do him a DIY hamper. Each year gets a hamper, and each year it's slightly different. So like he's had, I think last year was the most fun one. Like one year I did like all cheese themed things, and then one year I've done, last year was knockoffs or dupes. That was fun. And then yeah, so it's quite fun doing them. So yeah, and that's what he loves, is just a whole load of snacks and bits and pieces. So that's what I do. So yeah, but actually looking at the stuff I've got, it's pretty good actually. Between the little bits and the homemade, everyone's got quite a lot of stuff this year for Christmas from me. Right. My bestie got some lashes in there, and of course my own stuff. I've got my own Christmas presents because I love Ryan, but Ryan doesn't shop. So yeah, so thick socks with wool, they're for me. I've got my stepdad socks and scissors for sewing stuff. Last year I got him a leather mending set. Let's move you a bit. There we go. Leather mending set. So yeah, for his leather jacket. But yeah, I would just get him some snacks or something. I've also got these lovely soft PJ bottoms for Ryan, from Morrison's, that were reduced down to £5. So they might be for his birthday because he's going camping. So I'm sure actually some fuzzy bottoms would be quite nice for camping. But yeah, so there we go. Let's see if there's another bag. I'm sure there was, but I might already be using it as a project bag. That happens. There's a little sandwich bag. I can see I might ninja that to put Ryan's couple of bits in. He's got headphones, and then he's got his Lego, and then for Christmas I'll do lots of 3D print stuff. But yeah, so yeah, I'm just gonna do, I think, put some YouTube on, and I'm gonna do some quiet bedroom organising today. I'm not sure what it is. If it was just, yeah, with my brain, I could not calm my heart down. It was in full panic mode, and it's exhausting. I'm entirely honest. I'm a mixture of I want to have a little cry, and I just want to lay down and just close my eyes, and yeah, but it's hard work living on constant fight or flight, and all this over a damn skip. But yeah, I've had a wash. I did a hair mask on my hair. I didn't shampoo, I just moisturised. Did nice moisturising mask. So yeah, because it's just nice having super soft hair right now. And it didn't need a clean. It wasn't dirty. It was just, yeah, sweaty. But no, I had a nice shower. I'm in fresh pyjamas. I've had a nice chat with my mum. She's ordering something on her Amazon Prime for me. That is for Rye, for his 3D printer, some scrapers. So yeah, so it makes it one less stressful thing, and also I don't have to think about him using scalpels to scrape something off, which makes my brain feel weird. But yeah, so I'm going to do pottering organising. I've got a bag for rubbish, I've got a bag for recycling. I've got my half-eaten almond croissants sat next to me, and yeah, just gonna potter and tidy, but it's mainly in my room today. I've had a shower, I've sprayed the bath down with some cleaner, kind of lazy cleaning the bathroom. You know when you do something and leave it for hours and then come back? I'm doing that. Did it yesterday, cleaned the toilet. That's all clean and shiny and lovely. So today we're cleaning the inside of the bath, because the edges of the bath and the tiles and the inside of the bath, all separate cleaning jobs, because the edges, I've got to take everything off, and I don't want to do that today. So yeah, so I'm just going to clean the inside of the bath today. So I've sprayed all that down, and I'm leaving all that to soak and work its magic, and then I'll go in a bit later and just scrub it, rinse it, and it's done. Then I'll do the edges another day. Again, clear the edges, soak, ignore, scrub, and then tiles another day. So yeah, it's a lazy way of tidying, but it works so well when you're just not got the biggest, you know, vat of energy, and you just kind of get everything done, but also work with what you got. You know, my spoon pot is feeling very high-filled at the moment, and they're very heavy spoons, so there's not a lot, you know, left of using them. It's a lot of weight right now. So but yeah, I want to get on top of this room, because obviously it will not be too long before we do clothes swap to chillier weather clothes in about a month. So yeah, I want to make sure prepped for that, and all that kind of stuff. And also there are some sewing projects I can see sitting around. I'm like, might do that for the weekend, but then I'm like, do I want to make a really bougie skirt? Because then also wearing it to Steam Fair, I want to go and stuff like an old carousel, and yeah, hoiking the leg over carousel horse in a skirt. Not quite. Oh, sorry, the joys of post shower, you end up picking and bits of skin and all that. Fairly gross, but it is human bodies, is it not? So yeah, so I'm gonna go get rid of this little bit off the foot because it's gross. And once it's done, there we go, I can stop touching it. So yeah, so I'm gonna put all this stuff back in this bag. That's my aim, is to have my Christmas stuff. Obviously not the homemade stuff, that won't fit in it, but anything I've purchased is only going to fit in this one bag this year, because the majority of my stuff is homemade. So yeah, and obviously I've bought some socks and earrings and little bits and bats, silly stuff, you know. And then I've still got obviously Ryan's birthday and Christmas stuff in here, but yeah, he is more of a buy. It's hard to make him things. He doesn't like wool and things, so I can't crochet him anything. So yeah, but there we go. There is my rant / chat for the day. But now I'm feeling quite wiped already, and it's only 1 in the afternoon. So yeah, but no, saved myself hassle. We've got a food shop coming tomorrow. And yeah, just being kind to ourselves, because tired and overwhelmed and body is stressed. So yeah, it just makes everything tiring. So I'm just gonna take it very, very easy today. It's not gonna be a nap kind of day, but it's gonna be a sit / lay / watch YouTube / do a bit of tidying, have another chill, you know, that kind of do a job, rest, do a job, rest, do a job, rest the whole day if I do it that way, or just nice big chunks of rest. So but yeah, I just want to organise silly stuff like my makeup side and put little bits in the bin and art stuff in the art cupboard. I want to do frou tidying up, so that's what I'm going to do. So yeah, so I will catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow. We'll kick up our asses tomorrow, and yeah, hopefully that will help. But today, I'm going to take as a rest day, just because, yeah, I found this morning really overwhelming. And just too much. My body did not like that at all. So yeah, on the plus side, look, we've organised something. We've done festive organising, so done that. So yeah, catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. Hello, happy Wednesday. I am crocheting. I've started on the ribbing for my Paris jumper, just because I'm trying to be economical with my wool. So yeah, so if I do the ribbing, then I know that bit is done, so then I know what I've got left to do the sleeves and the design on the back. Right. Just currently waiting for a Tesco delivery. So yeah, got that coming. Everything was there, no substitutions, which is pretty good. Yeah. Very chill day today. It's like on and off rain, proper windy, and it's feeling very September today, which is lovely actually. Rise home, he's chilling out because yeah, he was out all day yesterday, just mute TV. He was out yesterday, you know, so yeah, he's home today. I have popped over to the doctor's this morning, mentioned about the issue about my phone number just doesn't work, needing to book a telephone appointment for Rise Anxiety. That's sorted. It's being done tomorrow, which was amazing, so that was nice and quick, because I tried phoning up and I was 12th in line, so I was like, do you know, I'm going to put some trousers on and some trainers and walk over, because it will be quicker, and it was. So yeah, very rarely for, where are we, 2:10. I've had 2 meals so far today. I know. I had an almond croissant this morning, for the ones from Costco, and I've just had a bowl of cereal for lunch. I was going to have the prawn linguine thing, but I got my dates wrong. My brain thought it went off on the 10th, no, it went off on the 7th, so I put it in the bin. Nobody needs to be feeling sick from seafood. And also, I have a fun discovery this morning. It's been there for a few days, but this morning it is itchy as shit. I have a horrible band of like spots just underneath my bust. They go on one side and then they start again on the other. There's a few spots on the side and I'm like, great. I thought, oh, it's just a bit of maybe heat rash or just, you know, stress or eczema. No, the intense itch today, I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. I think it's shingles, and I'll be entirely honest, I've been feeling quite run down recently, so yeah, I thought it was just me, you know, my brain, while being overwhelmed, was overdoing it, but no, could it be that, and as well as obviously, you know, various things, it's brought on by stress, and we know I skill at being stressed, so that's fun. So yeah, so that is not the most fun today. I did loads yesterday, tidied loads of my bedroom, organised loads, threw out loads, you know. I made a new shelf on my bookshelf, I cleared a whole load of stuff off, you know, had a proper fucking chuck. It was stuff I've had since I was a teenager, and I was like, I don't want this anymore. I just don't want it anymore. I've had it for 20 plus years. I just don't want it. You know, falling apart jewellery box and stuff like that. So, yeah. And bits like I had some frames. Loved the pictures in them, didn't want the frames, so I got rid of the frames. So yeah, so I made a bin bag of rubbish yesterday, which I was quite impressed with. I did stupid stuff as well, like went through my socks, had a good fucking chuck it of them. I need to do it with Ryan's because kid's got holes in his socks today, and I'm like, no, we are not having that. So yeah, so I might have a look online later to find him some socks and order some because they will be needed. But yeah, so yeah, but no, it's a chill day today. But no, I will say, yeah, I'm not feeling the grandest. You know, just like lingering headache and fucking itchy shit. It's not fun. You know, but hey ho. Yeah. So just yeah, working on this ribbing. I did. What else have I done? Just yeah. Just been plodding along really. It's been very chill this morning. Didn't set any alarms, so but I did wake up to thought they were working on next door's balcony, but judging by the bangs and bits and then how he went, I think he was doing the asbestos check. So yeah, that was fun. But yeah, but it is a good lesson for when they do start this balcony work, because the ladder went up right next to my window. So that was fun. So yeah. But right today / tomorrow it's going to take the bits down to the skip for me. Should be getting a delivery of the storage we need for our shed. I emailed about that yesterday. They should be being delivered tomorrow. So that is all good. Yeah, so although it's not been anything big, I have done several big adulting jobs. I emailed about the storage. I cleared out, you know, what is the big rubbish out of the shed. You know, went about Ryan's doctor's thing. I'm going to be doing his form. We need to be doing, because that needs to be sent and in by next Thursday, I think it is. So yeah, I think it's next Thursday. Let's have a look. It's the 18th. It needs to be in. Yeah, next Thursday. So I will get that. Start working on that probably Monday and get it posted Tuesday. And it's one of those instances, although it's free post, I always do the next day recorded, signed for, because yeah, I don't trust any government thing on their postage, and I'm not going to get it done this week, so yeah. But no, very much still being sensible, resting, still looking forward to this weekend, the Steam Fair, so yeah, Should be very fun. So, but in the meantime, I'm working on projects, and yeah, get paid tomorrow, but obviously I am still working with crochet stuff on stash busting, so I'm really not spending money. I've gone mooching on stuff, I've looked at things, I have not picked anything up. The only thing I've picked up has been a skirt on Vinted for £2, but I paid like £2.40 in postage, so I've paid more for postage than the skirt. And it is one of the embroidery white skirts that Primark did that were £25, much like the cross-stitchy lovely one I got in the sale. There was the lovely one with the embroidery on, and I managed to get that for £2. 2 seconds. Oh, sorry, kiddo getting a battery for his remote and his steam engine, traction engine, if you can hear that background fuzz. 'Tis my child making noises. Enjoy walking your weird dog. I'm an arsehole, but it's the best thing. As I was saying, I treat myself to £2 skirt off Vinted. It's the embroidered petticoat style one. Yeah, the joys of being patient and waiting. People clear stuff out. Yeah, someone bought this for £25, wore it once, selling it for £2. So yeah, so I bought that. So then I've got both the lovely skirts I liked in Primark this summer, which are actually the only two things I've really liked from the summer clothes. And yeah, they were, for the two of them, brand new would have been 50 quid. I have paid £7 for one in the sale and £2 for one second hand. So that is why it's always worth waiting. If you see something fast fashion, wait, buy it second hand, and then give it a long life and use it till it falls to death. And the nice thing is, both the things I've bought are made of cotton, so they are nice, you know, fabrics. That's where I was thinking. So yeah, so quite happy with that. Yeah, I've been looking at wool, but I haven't bought any because obviously I'm trying to use up stuff. I'm still slightly on selfish crochet, as you know, at the moment, but yeah. I should be working on some Christmas presents, but I, as you saw yesterday, organised my Christmas bag. And yeah, it's all going pretty well. Actually, I even messaged my sister about the lots of legs, and she was like, oh my god. And I've added it to our Christmas bag, so now yeah, she has got a couple of bits in her Christmas bag, and then of course all the homemade stuff that will be coming. But thankfully at the Speedo crochet I know I'm pretty good, and as I've said before, even as my family have said, if I just do one thing they will be beyond ecstatic with that. So yeah, I will be starting a Christmas project and getting them done. My mum's cardigan's going to take time, as is my sister's bed runner, but my aim is to get 2 Christmas presents done by the end of September, which is not unreasonable, I don't think. I mean, we are on the 10th now, so I've got another 20 days to make 2 Christmas presents. 3 already half started, half finished. Well, 2 are half finished, 1 is a bit way there. I wouldn't say halfway. I've only just done part of 1 square for a big granny square cardigan. But yeah, but I do know, you know, I could start on some socks, and 2 afternoons I would have them done. And yeah, and bearing in mind I've been working on patterns recently and really learning how to read patterns and work from patterns, I might start my sister's bag, which is the Tamagotchi, because then that is a big thing done, and it actually clears some stuff out of my room, because I bought like plastic mesh to put in the bag to strengthen it. So yeah, that would be a smart idea to get that done. But for now, for today at least, I'm going to enjoy a bit of monotonous crocheting doing this ribbing, because basically it's a very long line of ribbing to go up the front of the cardigan. There's a diagonal neckline round the neck, diagonal here and down again, It won't be having buttons or anything, no closures, it's just an open fronted cardigan. So, but it's like 7 stitches across, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it has got some stretch in it, but it's looking, it looks very holy, but you know, it's like that, it looks very good. So yeah, so it's just a case of working on this and getting it done. And I have found, I was watching bits last night, I found a jumper pattern for one of the walls I've got that I want to make a really pretty jumper out of, but I didn't know what pattern to use. I now have a pattern, so I'm quite chuffed with that. And yeah, it's easy enough to do, doesn't need it's all one go raglan jumper. But you do, like, say like this, you make the ribbon and then you connect it for the neck and then you go down from there and extend it out. So yeah, so it even has like a ribbed collar, but I can pick where it is. So most things that are quite high or quite tight, I can start it like where this t-shirt is my preferred level of neck. And yeah, so that would be great. So yeah, so, but again, I do want to try and get something Christmas done before I start on a whole new jumper. But I could make the jumper in like not even a couple of days if I want to just tuck in, you know, head down and get onto it. And it is metallic green and the colour of the wool is moss agate. I mean, what a cop, moss gems, what a perfect name for wool, and it is such a good colour. So yeah, so obviously I'm having a green moment. Not that I'm ever not, I love green. It kind of actually pips purple. It's my favourite colour. I love both purple and green, but I really love green more now. It used to be purple, but I've grown more into green. I appreciate moss and things that are alive and plants and leaves, and yeah, green has a good place in my heart. And also it does mean I can quote Ninjago, what is my power? Green. Because yeah, any chance to quote a stupid Lego movie, I am there. But there we go, so that's how today is going. It's very chill and literally waiting for a Tesco delivery. I won't bother to show you it, it's really piss boring if I'm entirely honest. It's just, yeah, it's the same thing. I literally went through my favourites and just ordered everything out there, didn't order anything fun. So yeah, I think the most fun thing I've got is a 1.5 litre of not Dr Pepper, Diet Coke arriving as a free sample. So yeah, so that was available, so I've got a free sample coming. Apart from that, it's ham, it's cakey stuff. I have ordered cinnamon buns, rolls, bread, vegetables, you know, potatoes, carrots, broccoli, pepper, you know, pile of drinks for rye, loads of fizzy drinks downstairs from my Iceland order. So yeah, so I'm stocked up on all my drinks, which is cute. But yeah, so I'm doing Ryan's. But there we go. So very chill and boring today, but it's kind of needed. With me feeling not 100%, you know, just not enough that I feel the need to go lay down or have a nap or anything like that, but just enough that I know I don't feel quiet. And obviously with wanting to do something this weekend, we are resting so we have all the energy we can. So there we go. So yes, I'm going to carry on with this. I'm going to keep watching, I've got As Per Judge Judy on repeat. It's my background noise. I don't pay attention to it anymore, but it's just a weird, you know, comforting noise, and I don't fancy scrolling YouTube right now. So that's what I am going with. So yeah, so I'm going to go back to this with some background noise, and if I'm entirely honest, doom scrolling TikTok. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful folks tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing. This is the only thing with this week. Really don't know what I'm doing with my life, with anything. I just don't know. I might be sensible. I've got some that lovely tablecloth I got from St Albans in Tiger. I might change the tablecloths over, because one, it'll make me tidy the little table, and two, all I've got to do is just hem it. And then I've got seasonal tablecloths, so it's another autumnal thing, because as you can see I've now got my wreath, I've got the felt things hanging down, I've got my big vase of sunflowers, so autumn is creeping into my living room. But I'm doing it slowly this year and it's quite enjoyable. So yeah, there we go. As I grow older, I'm preferring autumnal stuff over spooky things. Don't get me wrong, I love a spooky thing, but I like crunchy leaves, I like pumpkins, I like acorns, I like pine cones. The spooky bit is bats. I love bats, and yeah, but it's not the scare, it's just, you know, the fact that that comes around with seasonal things. So yeah, so there we go. I'm going to carry on and I'll catch up with you probably tomorrow in reality, just because, yeah, it's a nothing day really. So apologies, it's not very fun, but as we know, not every day is. Sometimes you need monotonousness, and that is what is happening this week, but we were working on things, you know, so yeah, see you later. Bugger. It begins. Hello, happy Thursday. As you would have seen, I just put clips in. I've been to Home Bargains. I thought I'd show you a quick little haul of what I got before I put it away. First I'm going to show you one thing so I can lean you on it. I got a new bin for £8.50. So yeah, dead chuffed with that, so I'm going to lean you on it. Just because I don't want to get my tripod out. So yeah, I spent about 47 quid. I got loads of stuff, but nothing was mega expensive. The most expensive thing was the £8.50 bin. So yeah, I got some spooky fluffy socks. I didn't realise till I got home there's a girl and there's a boy. I think it's Gary and Greta. So yeah, so I got these just because they all have stars on. Fluffy socks. So I got them. It's lots of just bits. It is soup season. September is soup season. It's the best. So I got these. I got winter vegetable and I got broccoli and Stilton. So I thought these would be nice to have for lunches. So everything's just next to me on the floor. I've unpacked my bags while chatting with Rye. I got a cooling bath pillow. This one's entirely plastic because the other one lost a sticky bit and it didn't matter that it was fabric, and I kept washing it, it still went gross. So these things just go gross. That's what they do. This was a couple quid, but I have got a Taylor Swift t-shirt with salad cream stains on it. It's really annoying. I really want to clean it, and I don't want to have to dye it because I like it actually the faded cream colour. So I got this Vanish Power Gel Stain Remover. So yeah, so I've got a bougie stain remover to try and work that. Also got some descaling sachets because the kettle needs descaling. As you saw, there were lots of really cool beauty things in. The two things I went there for, which was, there was a La Roche-Posay they had for £5. That obviously had sold out. And also they apparently have Golden Grahams. They do not have them in my store. So yeah, next time I'll check. But they did have this, which I thought was cool, and I thought it'd be fun to have, because I am slowly working through a lot of my shower gels. I've got my French ones I've been using. This is the Sunkissed Shower Whip in pomegranate, and I thought that would be quite fun and a bit novel. It was £2.50. I did like the look of maybe getting a scrub, because obviously I've been getting dry skin, but one was something and musk and I didn't like the smell of it, and the other one was a coconut one, but it was really oily and I didn't feel it. I wasn't too keen, so I didn't. I've got a Reese's and Outrageous because they are really good stodgy filling peanut butter snack. I got this because we are having jacket potatoes for dinner either this evening or tomorrow. I'm not sure, we're gonna see. Ryan's gonna see because he's not too sure at the moment. On the level hungry, I actually have had a couple of cheeseburgers, so I'm thinking I might do them tomorrow. But yeah, so I got the no drain John West tuna. These were like $3.39, so anything to save dealing with all that. I like tuna, but I hate having to drain it. I got Ryan 2 Rustlers burgers because he is off to the communal workshop tomorrow and they have a microwave, so that's going to be dinner basically. Just grabbing a handful of stuff, move it nearer. I got the boy 2 bottles of Oasis because he is obviously out to the communal workshop tomorrow, which is Friday, and then we have got the steam show on Saturday, so yeah. Party rings. I like party rings, and if they're tiny they're even better. Lions version penguins. I'll fill this up. Club biscuits because they're delicious. Again, jacket potatoes. So I bought went lazy and bought pre-grated cheese. Also got some of the Leodama one because it's lovely in sandwiches. Star bars because I really want something chocolatey and caramel. And then on the Halloween snacks, I saw these bone shakers. They look like giant gummy things. So yeah, that is everything I got. I returned my shirt in Tesco. I put fire in my mum's house, which was cool. Yeah, it's oh yeah, and I started this last night. I've been working on it a bit this morning while I was waiting for the doctors to ring me for Ryan's phone call. We got that done, which was basically get another sick note when it runs out. As he tried not being autistic. That's the level, and here's some help. Try applying for this, and it's like, so yeah, bit chocolate teapot, but it's a tick on the list of, well, you asked us to phone about anxiety, here we are phoning about the anxiety. So yeah, but I started this at like 9:30, 10 last night, and I have got this much of the ball left, so I'm still working on stuff. And this is the ribbing for the bottom of my peacocky rainbow jumper I want to wear to the steam show on Saturday. So yeah, so working on doing the bottom rib, and then I can sew it on. Then it's finished. Then I think I've got weaving some ends. The whole thing will be finished, so that will be really cool. Yeah, we've got a start date for Shed Wars and Balcony Wars, which is tomorrow. We finally got the key for the little temporary shed they set up, so yeah, I've got a key for the padlock. Need to move all the stuff out the shed today. If it was just stop goddamn raining. There is some blue sky, so yeah, I'll go take opportunity quite soon, get all the stuff moved out. I was just saying with Ryan, I was like, it's a little bit of rubbish, but not particularly in the mood to be moving it down the road. Neither is Ryan. He's had an eventful day. He went to boat club today, and on the way back saw someone's dog run into the road and get hit by a car and die. Bless him, he stayed there, which is really good. Helped the person out. The person was very angry, obviously upset. Yeah, and the person who hit the dog and their car went off, you know, sped off when they hit it, after they hit it, so hit and run. And then yeah, I waited for the police to get there and stuff, so he did his good job as, you know, a good human being. But oh, sorry about that click. But yeah, not very pleasant. So he's having a chill in his room. But you know, but I need to work on clearing the balcony and clearing the shed. So I think that is going to be my mission for the day. Is get those two cleared, and then we'll deal with the rubbish and that another time. Just because I haven't quite got the spoons in me. The boy isn't, and he's. I just said to him, I said, I'm sure if I smile nice at your mate, might be able to go do a dump run before you guys go on an adventure, you know, after this weekend. And he's like, yeah. So yeah, it's a next week problem, but we're going to get it emptied and done so we can follow their rules of it being open, ready to go tomorrow. Yeah, but after chatting with my mum and my sister, figured out the weird rash going around me is a stress rash. It isn't shingles, which is good news, but also stress brain. Jerks. For fuck's sake. All the sirens. So yeah, so it's not great, but at least it's not shingles. I just feel generally a bit shit and worn down, and all that, because I'm just stressed and tired and in a zigzag phase of burnout, and I'm not 100% at the bottom of a down, but I'm not on an upwards. So yeah, just a bit tired and a bit weary. But yeah, I think this balcony work dragging on is an arse, and oh, it's lots of waiting. I had to wait in for someone this morning for the key. I had to wait for a phone call. I had to wait for someone yesterday for the shed, the temporary shed, and oh, I don't like waiting in for something. I like an appointment time, things to happen, and then it's done. So yeah, I don't like waiting. But on the plus side, and I have a new bin. It's the busted one that does mine and writes head in. It can go. Just gonna put it straight in my big bin with the rubbish bag in it. So yeah, how do you get rid of a bin? Put it in the bin. But yeah, that's what I did with the other one before I learned that one was busted. But yeah, either way, all good. But yeah, I'm gonna put these couple of little bits in the fridge. I have a feeling we're gonna have something very chill for dinner, because I am quite tired and I'm yet to move all this stuff, and I think once I've moved it I'm going to be wiped. So yeah, I think I might probably have some soup for dinner. Ryan can have whatever Ryan fancies. I might just cook a load of jack potatoes for tomorrow, and then I've got some lazy lunches and dinners for the next couple of days, because everyone likes jack potatoes, or at least I will happily eat jack potatoes. But yeah, so there we go. So I'll catch up with you beautiful people tomorrow.
British Heart Foundation came through with a couple of good pieces, I think, but you can't try on because they don't have a fitting room in there. I'm hoping that they're good. I don't actually know, but I bought them. The St. Columbus place, I actually just got the bag in the end. Tried a few things on, but none of them looked as good on me as I thought they would. It was also way too busy for me to feel comfortable filming, so I kind of just grabbed the pieces and left. I'm kind of glad there was no fitting room. But yeah, I think that they're cool and they're going to look good. You'll see everything when I get home.
It's the, at least it was just like, before I put it in the black hole, I was like, right, was there anything I need to put on print?
Hello, good morning, happy Friday. let's move down a smidge or just shuffle you along. Been awake about half an hour, but I'm so tired today. Ugh. Between bobbing out yesterday and then blast, sorting, putting away, cleaning, clearing out the shed into the new little temporary one. Ryan, bless him, did the balcony for me because there was just some plant pots and bit and a bag of mud. Also, there was a massive spider. And he went, this big and it's asked me to arm wrestle, because that's how we describe, you know, little ones, cool. Skinny ones that do jobs, amazing. Ones that want to arm wrestle, no. So yeah, that's our level of no thank you on spiders, is if they're going to arm wrestle us, yeah, no, they can meet an end with a shoe, because we have an awful lot of those massive spiders. So there's a few, like a tiny bit of a bag of mud left on the balcony and an empty bin bag and that, but like, I'm not fucking with that because that could have more spiders in, and I'm not dealing with that this morning. So yeah, so that is still out there, but if you can hear the drilling and the noises, they're working on the flat that side, because there's one either side of my flat in a line, so yeah, so they're working on that one. But for funsies, I've just put my head up there. I grabbed a trowel that was out there I wanted to get. Oh no, that's not my phone. Yeah, just took a picture of the empty balcony before it's changed, but they've already on the other side, on my neighbours, they have already cut down the metal balcony and the glass. So yeah, so there's me thinking, oh, they won't be doing much today because it's a Friday. No, they're going straight in. I have went down and opened the shed door, so that is now open. But yeah, the shed is now empty. Everything's in the temporary one. There is a whole load of stuff next to it to throw out, but the energy to move it to the very overfilled skip, the next road down from us, which is an arse. Yeah, I was just like, so I asked my son's friend who drives, be like, obviously not this weekend because we've got a steam fair because I can go this time. My anxiety is actually letting me do a day out. But yeah, next weekend they're doing, Ryan's gonna go meet his friend's family, which is very nice. He's been talking about Ryan for ages, and they're like, we need to meet your friend. So yeah, it's very sweet. So yeah, so Ryan's like, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna go meet, you know, family in bits and pieces and all that. No, that's cool. You know, and I said, do you think maybe we'll be able to do a dump run beforehand? And I was like, yeah. I'm like, cool. So I've just pulled the rubbish stuff next to our temporary little shed thing. It's like one of those plastic things that you'd put in your garden that you put like your bike and stuff in. One of them. So yeah, but just taken the packet off my socks because yeah, it's a comfy cozy day. I was gonna head out to my mum's maybe for today while they're working on the balcony, just because people outside my direct sign of light of direct line of sight and all that noise would be a bit much. But I'll be entirely honest, I'm absolutely exhausted from yesterday. So yeah, if they start, they're obviously doing one at a time, which is great. So if they work on my neighbours and then work on mine, I can just sod off to the other end of the flat to my room, and when they're done making noises on this and they start on my neighbours, who is right by my bedroom door, I come back this way. So yeah, so that's kind of my plan for the day. Also, as you would have seen, I took some really cute little like cozy autumnal little clips last night of like a candle while I was crocheting, and then I had soup. Oh my god, soup. September, showers, soup. It seems what's happening in our September so far. So yeah, but yeah, it was very nice for dinner. but tonight I'm going to do jacket potatoes because I want jacket potatoes. But yeah, so I'm going to have an indoor day, save all the spoons and my energy and everything I can for tomorrow. So yeah, I got really far in my jumper. I made the bottom band. I'm attaching it. I'm about halfway there, so I will have my cool jumper, which is nice. But yeah, today is a very chill indoor day. I need to edit this weekly vlog today because obviously I'm out tomorrow, so my usual thing of editing it on a Saturday isn't going to quite work. So yeah, so today might be a little bit shorter than normal, and then I'll edit it tonight. But on the plus side, although this week has been fairly just me sitting here on the sofa talking shit to you, in a day saw in my room. Let's readjust this camera. I am doing a video tomorrow, so for the Steam Fair. There we go. For the Steam Fair tomorrow, there will be a video of it. I don't know how long it's going to be. I don't know how much I'm going to film. I really don't know. We're going to see how it goes. But yeah, but for today, indoor day, chilling, prepping. So yeah, so I'm going to do jacket potatoes for dinner tonight. And then I'm going to defrost some sausages. 2 packs of really bougie sausages. I'm going to cook both packs up. And then use them to make some nice sausage sandwiches. So then that's like a fancy lunch that has been cooked. And good to go. And it's just been out my freezer. And then yeah, there are drinks and stuff for people to help themselves to. Because Ryan's friend who drives has taken us. They've both got these RC traction engines they've made. And then Ryan's other friend is going to come for the day. Last year they bought chickens. They already own chickens, by the way. They just added another one to it. But yeah, I just got this picture of them going, yeah, we've got to head back to my friend's because we got chicken. So, I've been told I'm not allowed to buy chicken. Doesn't mean I can't go say hello to every bit of wildlife I can. So hello. So expect to see, you know, lots of chickens and sheep and if they have them, cows and horses. Because yeah, it's like a country show. It's the yeah, Bedford Steam and something show. But yeah, it's like the last big hurrah of the year. But there is a thing with like horses doing bits and pieces and yeah, all sorts really, so I'm quite looking forward to it. But yeah, I am very, very tired today, so I'm going to be smart, conserve my energy. Today might be the day I take a nap. It's like 26 minutes past 9 and I'm tired. I did get woken up by a text saying please make sure your sheds are clear, and I'm like, oh, fuck's sake. And then the noise of the work started, so yeah, so I tried laying in bed. So I've been awake since 8:30. I've been in bed and I'm like, it's no good, I need to go move 1 or 2 bits on the balcony and I want to take a picture of the empty balcony. Yeah, I went and opened the door of the shed at 8:30. Just so it was open because we got told to leave it open, but yeah, I'm very tired. We also cut down my entire front garden yesterday, which was huge. It was I haven't cut down my honeysuckle for 2 years, so it was massive. Well overdue a haircut. Due to self-seeding, I have like, I think 8 or 10 different bits where everlasting sweet peas pop up. They're beautiful, they're sweet peas, and I don't have to sow seed or do anything. They come up every year, and once they're flowering they just keep going. I mean, honestly, when I was cutting it down, just because I thought I really need cutting down, so I thought I'll do it now. It's gonna look horrendous, but then next year is the year of garden. downstairs doing my little garden, my little square of mud, and then obviously getting my pots back on my new balcony, and yeah, slightly reconfiguring the balcony once I know what the hell it's gonna look like, kind of thing. But yeah, but no, it was still flowering, my sweet pea, as I go down. The honeysuckle was doing a last little blip of flowers, and it's like, it's September, you're still going. So yeah, so this last bit of, you know, sun and nice weather, and although it's been, and then very wet, gave it a last hurrah. So yeah, but yeah, so I did that yesterday. So between moving stuff into this little shed thing, and organising bits, and then cutting down the garden stuff, my arms and my shoulders are so freaking sore. So yeah, so I might have a nice shower like later tonight before bed, just to ease muscles, because I think my body would appreciate it. And thankfully tomorrow when I go out, I've just got my little bag and then whatever I want to hold in a backpack, because I'm literally taking you guys out of the camera and a little case, because it needs a waterproof case. Be quiet, Belly, I have got breakfast sitting here, I just haven't eaten it yet. I got a teeny chai cake this morning because it's that kind of morning. I want something sweet. I have put my last 2 almond croissants. I keep all muffins in the freezer because, yeah, after 4 I'm quite good now, so they are freezable. So I put them in the freezer. So maybe next week there could be another breakfast. I'll defrost them, but for now I need a little bit of a break. Also, I've got cinnamon buns. So yeah. But yeah, lost my train of thought. I was gonna shower and just, yeah, but I'm just tired today, really quite, you know, that bone tired. And yeah, my face is itchy as shit, my eyes are, so scrubbed them, it's like with a little, as you do with a little, as a little kid, probably scrubbing your eyes. So I've taken a hay fever tablet and my meds and some painkillers. I'm really overly cautious now in taking painkillers because, yeah, ex-relatives, because they were in pain, they assumed you were in pain, and because I'm a yes man, I always said yes, then took painkillers when I didn't need them. So yeah, so my body was always having ibuprofen when I didn't fucking need it. So now that I'm not a yes person, I'm so paranoid about taking painkillers, and, you know, do I really need it? So yeah, so actually now I've went from over the top and not needed to almost I don't take them when I should, when I am in pain. So, oh god, this hand is clicky today. But yeah, so today's plan is to just finish the little bit of crochet on my jumper, so that is finished, so I can wear it tomorrow. I'll figure out what the hell I want to wear with it. I don't know. I'm like, do I go really dressed up? I don't know. Do I go trousers because I want to get, sounds stupid, I want to go on the merry-go-round. There is a steam merry-go-round and I want to go on it. So yeah, and I'm like, I want to go on the merry-go-round. Is a skirt a good idea to get on a merry-go-round? Like, so yeah, the things I think of and ponder. But yeah, all I know is I'm going to wear my jumper I made. I'd like to wear my hat, but I don't think it's going to be cold enough. But yeah, I might, let's say I'm not going to crochet, I might sit and crochet some gloves. Start on some fingerless mittens, because I should have enough wool, and I can make matching gloves for my scarf. And there is a tutorial that someone I follow on TikTok has put up on their YouTube, so I'm like, that could be fun. But yeah, so, but no, I'm very tired today, so, oh, I just want to do this all day, but I don't want to. So yeah, so I'm gonna put the TV on, and yeah, it's not gonna be the most day. Very chill, very quiet, very sleepy. I will catch up with you through the day. Yeah, I'm gonna make jack potatoes. I'm gonna make a pile of them, so that way I've got some for just a couple of days worth of lunches and dinners. Because I'm gonna have the oven on for like nearly an hour, may as well make use of it. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a shelf of jacket potatoes. I'm going to do half a shelf with some sausages in, and then the other half of the shelf, because, you know, fill your oven, may as well while it's on. I think the other half of the shelf, I might make some brownies, because they take about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So, yeah. I got the Ghirardelli ones from Costco, so I might make some brownies. And that's a pretty good combo then, to have the option of making sausage sandwiches, for those who would like a packed sausage sandwich, because the mum in me can't help but do a packed lunch. And then, yeah, some cake. And then there's like little lunchboxes for everyone. So yeah, and there's drinks downstairs. We have Lucasades. We have chocolate milk, little Caramac, not Caramac, Chocomel, little bottles of milkshakes. So we have, yeah, Lucasades, chocolate milk. All the Pepsis, sugar Pepsi, not sugar Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, and we've got Tango. And a Rubicon passion fruit. So yeah, we got all the stuff. That's sounding very loud and outside of my house, so I think they're starting on me now. So I'm going to love you and leave you, because I think we're about to start removing the balcony. And yeah, I will catch up with you beautiful people a bit later in the day, once all this work stuff is sodded off, or I'll show you the after. Yeah, we'll have jacket potatoes today and nice comfy autumnal warming stuff, because it's that kind of vibe. So yeah, so I'll see you a bit later. Bye. Hello, happy evening. I have got to the end of my day. It's like 8 o'clock. I've got jacket potatoes. Yeah. I have mine with butter, cheese and salad cream and pepper. That's my favourite way to have jacket potatoes. What's yours? I am falling into the autumnal food so hard. It's my favourite time of year for everything. Leaves, weather, temperature, my heat intolerance. Oh, so it's quite pleased summer is kind of done. And yeah, it's just, everything is just all the vibes in my mind. It's my kind of vibe. Some people do summer. I am not one of those peoples, but I appreciate those who do. My bestie is. But yeah, no, so, and I'm even a hooven and I mush it all together so it all melts together nicely. But yeah, I've just done literally an oven's worth of jacket potatoes. Like, I've done like 9. Not obviously to eat today. Some are teeny tiny, so yeah, these are, you know, it's just a bag of Maris Pipers. I just chucked them in. And yeah, I have, while I've had the oven on, I have cooked, I was going to do brownies for the Steam show tomorrow, but all my eggs have gone off and I did not want to go and pay corner shop prices. Having paid, Ryan so rarely, you know Ryan, so rarely mentions he wants something to eat or something specific. And he came in, he went, and we've been trying to figure out what he could eat all evening. And he went, I know what it is. I was like, go on then, what do you want to eat? And he went, hot dogs. I'm like, literally I picked them up while I was out. I thought, no, I won't buy any hot dogs. He hasn't had them wanted them for ages. Of course he did. And I was like, oh, you crap bag. I was like, well, I said, go to the corn shop. Don't, because he was like, oh, they're expensive. And I'm like, no, just go buy them. So £4.70 later, the kid had hot dogs for dinner. For that and some, the only buns I had were of course brioche ones, so yeah, but he ate them because they weren't sweet brioche. Brioche buns for us are always sweet, so yeah. God, that's good. First jacket potato of the season. Happiness. Well, there we are. I've had soup and I've had jacket potato. Life could not get any better right now. It could, but you know, potatoes. That is the best thing in life. But yeah, so no brownies were made because eggs had went off. But yeah, I've had a very nice chill day. Balcony works weren't too bad in the end. Like the beginnings, they took the glass out of the balcony panels and they took the metal down and they've moved some scaffolding so I can only open my door like 2 inches, which is fine. I knew it'd be blocked off while works are happening, but yeah, really wasn't too bad, thankfully. So, and they were done by lunch. But yeah, I have to share this because this is the leftover wool I've got. I made some gloves. I'm so pleased with myself. Ignore all the ends. I haven't woven in ends, of course I haven't, but I made gloves. One is wider than the other, but I did not want to I tried undoing it and the wool just is a pain in the arse to undo, so I didn't. But I made fingerless gloves. Oh, they're not cool. You would not believe they came from the same ball of wool, but they did. So yeah, so there we go. So in 2 weeks I've made a hat, scarf and gloves. I'm quite proud of myself. But yeah, I'm going to sit. I always drop knife, jacket potato, because you don't know where to put it. But yeah, I want to sit and eat this because look at it. So yeah, I want to sit and eat my dinner in the alot, and then I've left all the fillings on the side in case I want some more. Because I didn't really have much lunch today, so I'm quite hungry this evening. But yeah, we've cooked sausages ready to prep for some sandwiches tomorrow. I just need to sort out Rye's access card because we're going to do a carer ticket for him and his friend for the weekend, and I'm just buying a day ticket. We're going to get some cash out on the way because I need to just have some cash. It's sensible. And yeah, we're going to have a lovely day out tomorrow at the Steam show. I'm obviously going to bring you guys along. We're going to have a vlog or a video day out. Just went through the little timetable thing with Rye. There's a steam parade, there's a heavy working horses thing, there's a dog agility, there's motorbikes. Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. So yeah, so I'm very much happy. Yeah, just got to finish putting the bottom band on my jumper, but that is about 20 minutes worth of crocheting. Yeah, it actually looks to be a decent day tomorrow, so I might wear my nice green dress, or I don't know, I'm going to pick a dress I think and some tights, because it doesn't matter if I have to sort of tuck it between my legs on the merry-go-round. And Ryan wants to go on the dodgems apparently. I said I have to drag you on the merry-go-round, will I, if I stick with you? He went, no, I want to go on dodgems, I've wanted to go on since last year. I'm like, cool, could do that. So yeah, so gonna have a very fun day. But yeah, so you saw that in my next video. But for now, this one is done and dusted because I do need to get this edited and formatted and all that ready to be up tomorrow. So yeah, and obviously because I'm out tomorrow, I won't be home to do all that, so I need to do that this evening. But yeah, so on that fine note, I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next video, which will be Steam Fair. I hope you enjoy it, and yeah, I'm so excited. So it's been a very chill week, but we got a fun day tomorrow. So yeah, on that fine note, I'm going to go eat this lovely dinner. I hope you had a lovely week and have a marvellous weekend. And yeah, let's have a chat in the comments. You know, what's your favourite jacket potato topping? What you've been doing? You've been up to? You know, let's have a natter. So yeah, so I'll catch up with you beautiful people in my next video. Bye.